Hi, my name's Matthew and I'm from Phoenix Being 33. And today is a special day for me. It's Forgiveness Day. Okay, this is a day that I am going to forgive everything from my past. Okay, excuse the poor lighting, but it's early in the morning and I felt that, getting out and getting to the point where the sun is new and it's a new day was a good day, good time to do the forgiveness work. So for me, forgiveness is a difficult subject, and I think this is the same for everybody. But it's so paramount in our lives that we need to forgive. It's one of those bittersweet things. We carry a lot of negative energy within us. For me, it seems like I carry it within my solar plexus and my stomach and around that area there. I'm getting pretty good with energy now, and I can feel this build up. But when it comes to forgiveness, it's a difficult thing to forgive someone, especially if that someone has really done something really bad to us, like physical harm, mental abuse, or whatever. So many. There's a whole list of things, that are negative out there, but it doesn't change the importance of forgiveness. Okay, so for me, forgiveness isn't necessarily about accepting people in your life in the way they are, in that way, if they're abusive or they're a toxic person. If you've got someone like that in your life, run for the hills. Just get rid of them, get them out of their lives, but don't carry the energy from that. If you hold on to anything that someone's done to you or what you've done to somebody else, then you're carrying that energy with you throughout your life, and you really need to let it go. Because if you don't let this energy go, if you don't forgive, that negative energy stored up in you just gets heavier and heavier and heavier, and you end up in a situation where that negative energy turns into pain, suffering and disease. And why would you want to carry around that suffering, that association to anybody or any situation that's brought you harm or anything into your life? Why would you want to do that? Why would you choose that? And I feel sometimes we hold on to that suffering because in some way it sort of validates us, by having that connection with someone that's done something to us. It kind of validates us as a person in a strange way. And once you get to having enough respect for yourself to realise that these things they just aren't right, and to make the choice to move on and move away from these toxic situations and toxic people. Once you get there, once you do that, and you're in that better place of self-awareness and self-love and having enough respect for yourself, you'll see that these things are just wrong, and you don't want them or need them in your life. And you certainly don't need them in to have any sort of validation as a person. For me, I feel that I'm better off to be on my own than I am to have that negativity within my life. But in the same sense, we all carry this stuff around, this negativity within us, it's within our auric field, within our human energy field. And not only that, when we hold on to this energy, we often pull other people into our lives that do the same thing. Because we hold on to that energy, it creates an energy signature within our human energy field. So you watch it, people, we've all done this, we've all seen people, and we've all probably had this directly as well, is you see someone that goes from one relationship that's toxic, steps out of that and goes into another one, and then another one and another one, and there's a repeated cycle, a pattern that's there for people. And that's because this energy is within our human energy field. When something like that happens to you, and it's a life lesson, you see, when something like that happens to you, the energy is stored within your human energy field, and you will go out into the world and you just attract that type of person. Okay, so it's important that when you come out of a relationship or a toxic situation, that you clear your energy field. You take that time, like I'm doing now. You sitting on a beach. I'm very lucky to be sat on a beach, but anywhere in nature, just to ground your energy and to shift that negative energy from your body and from your human energy field. And that's how you break that cycle, because you acknowledge it. You say, hey, I had this awful situation, this thing that I've been through, And it's awful, yeah, I acknowledge it's awful. But I don't need that again in my life. I just don't need that in my life, and I don't want it, and I don't accept it. I am worth more than that. I don't require that anymore. And you use this process, and I've learned of a very good way. It's only recently, I've heard about it before, but it's only recently that it's come back into my awareness. And one of the ways we can actually help release this energy from our body is to actually just write it all down. And okay, so that's what I've done this morning. I've got up nice and early this morning, and it's only you know, a bit. I won't go into the details of that, but I've come out and I've written down all those things that that I really need to let go now, and it's forgiveness. And I'm going to forgive that, and the reason why I'm going to forgive it is not for the other person. Okay, it is important to forgive people, to step away from them, but you're not really forgiving the other person. You're forgiving the situation, and you're forgiving yourself, so you can release that energy from you and step into your new future. And that's what I'm doing today. I'm thinking, well, okay, I'm going to do this, I'm going to run with this, I'm going to do it in real time, you know. And so forgiving myself for all those connections, because, you know, in a way, let's face it, this is my life. I've made decisions to be with that person. Not that I'm holding myself responsible for any situation, but I'm going to forgive myself for any involvement that I've had. And in turn, I'm also going to forgive the people and the situations. I'm not going to allow that in my life anymore. And this morning here today, I'm making a clear statement that everything of any negativity that's happened to me in the past is going today. It's this morning, it's happening now as we're doing this video, and this is the point of this video. It's because I'm sending a clear message out to the universe, to God, to the angels, whatever terminology you have to make that statement within yourself. You use it, you go for that, and you say, I forgive everything, and I step into my future, and I am no longer willing to carry that energy that has attracted that situation or those situations into my life anymore. And I'm not doing it anymore, and that's it. I'm done. You know, I am stepping into this new energy of me today, and I'm getting on with it. That's why I've got up early in the morning, I've come out for the sunrise, and I'm making this clear statement to the universe. Today is a new day, and I leave all that stuff in the past, and that's it, end of story. So what you do is you write down this information or whatever, and you just sit down and write. You can just write a couple of words just to start with, or you can write a novel. It's up to you, it doesn't matter. But what you do is you write it all down, you get it all onto paper, you make it all physical. You bring it out of here onto this bit of paper, okay? And all you do is you burn it. So by burning it, you're making a clear affirmation to the universe that I no longer accept any of this anymore. I'm done. I forgive. I leave all that behind. So I forgive everything. I forgive everyone. I do not allow that energy to be within my energy system anymore. I forgive myself for any involvement that I have, and I forgive every situation. I forgive every person, and I'm starting today anew, totally fresh. So obviously when you burn this, you've got to be somewhere where there's plenty of water, in case you don't want to start a forest fire or anything like that, you know what I mean? But hopefully I'll be able to light this now. It'd be a bit embarrassing if I couldn't. So, and that's what I'm doing. My affirmation is I forgive and I move on. I forgive and I move on. I forgive all the people that are involved, and I forgive myself. And I'll watch that burn, and that's gone. There you go, that's gone. Just some ashes, I don't know if you can see that, but just some ashes on the floor. Making sure there's a help. And burn down the cypress. I don't want to do that. You know, there'll be some forgiveness coming in my direction. So that's that done. So now I'm not going to dwell on that anymore. That's gone. So I'm going to step into my future. Okay, I'm going to be free of all of that, because I am free of that now. I've burnt it. I've sent that clear affirmation to the universe. I am here and I am free. I'm free from that past, and I step into my future. I face the other direction now. I'm not looking at my past. I I thank my past for what it is, because I am the person I am today because of my past, but it isn't me. I am the new me, and I'm stepping into my future. Thank you very much for watching this video. I really hope it's been helpful to you. Please, if you feel this would resonate with anybody else, please share the video, and please, to help get this out there is, like, comment, share, or subscribe, depending if it's on YouTube. But please do that. But please put the comments down. If you have anything to say, I'd love to hear your thoughts on anything, forgiveness or anything like that. Yeah, I mean, that'd be wonderful, and I'd really love to have a conversation with you about it, and and learn. We're all learning. We're all going through this wonderful journey, because it is. Once you get the other side of it, it's wonderful. And I really look forward to hearing from you, and I look forward to catching up with you in the future. Thank you for watching this video. I'm Matthew Haynes of Phoenix PM. Have a lovely day.